Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, everyone. Let's continue on with the Ultra member submissions for episode 67. What is next?
On July 22nd, 2023, in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin,
Not even a year
officers
ago.
were dispatched to a local McDonald's due to reports of two intoxicated men that were fighting with staff members.
Oh no, idiots. This is literally the reason why DoorDash exists. If you're drunk and you're hungry, don't go to the store, don't go to the restaurant, order in. Then you won't get in trouble. What a bunch of morons.
26. I think I'm out with one of the males here.
Look at this crazy idiot.
You fucking whore, you fucking bitch. Hey, you fucking shovel.
Police department, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
All right.
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Okay, relax.
What a moron.
Relax.
What's your problem,
I'm not even that aggressive.
What's your problem, man?
Chill.
I'm not even that aggressive.
I'm trying to get a cheeseburger, and these guys don't.
That's gotta be the best line to say to a cop. But I'm not even that aggressive. What are you doing?
Give me a cheeseburger, dude. What the
Go get a cheeseburger somewhere else, dude.
Okay, I'll get a cheeseburger somewhere else. So what the fuck? What's your guys' problem? What's your fucking problem, asshole? Huh? You think you fucking got that shit? Okay, I got the worst.
What?
Yeah, I got the worst.
You think you
Sweet
got the
Sweet, yeah. Sweet, yeah, okay. Alright.
25. We got one.
Alright, yeah.
What a
One
fucking
custody
weirdo.
detain my
What a
ass.
moron.
Motherfuckers.
We don't know you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't know
We don't
me.
know you.
Yeah, you don't know me. You don't fucking know me.
Wow.
You don't know me. You're a youngin, and you.
You're a
you
youngin.
seem like a grown ass man. Okay, take a breath. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay, you take a breath, and let me take a fucking breath. Okay.
Oh my God.
Cheeseburger, and you guys are over here like. You guys are over here like, oh, let me get a fucking custody, blah, 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 blah.
What's the deal?
Trying to get back to our hotel.
So you're upset about the cheese.
What a
I'm
drunken
upset
idiot.
'cause I couldn't get a fucking cheeseburger.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
10 o'clock,
yeah,
right?
10 o'clock. Yeah, I couldn't get a fucking cheeseburger, and you're fucking blocking me. You're fucking bracing me against a fucking door.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to him in a second, but what did he do?
I closed lobby at 10. The guy came in and put his hands on it while he was double checking the doors.
Do you
But
want
I
to go to
guess my-
jail tonight?
Do I
you
want
want
to
to
get?
go to jail
Do I
tonight?
want to go to jail tonight?
wanna go to
Do
jail
I
tonight?
want to go to jail tonight?
That's my question.
Does anybody want to go to fucking jail
Why
tonight?
don't you chill out and we'll talk like adults?
Because I'm fucking chill as
Okay.
Oh my God.
and you guys on
Oh
me.
my God.
On me.
What, as you're
No,
on the
no,
employees
no,
in there?
I ain't got no employees. I said I want to get a fucking cheeseburger.
When I get here and you're yanking on the door,
Bro,
and calling
yanking
a
on the
bitch and
door?
yelling this stuff out,
Oh, cause they won't give me a fucking cheeseburger? Are you
is that
kidding me?
a big a deal?
Well, do we even need to, I just want to see what happens. Obviously, they arrest him, right? He's a drunken idiot. It's drunken disorderly. It's public intoxication and drunken disorderly, right? Now, if he actually touched someone inside, that's assault as well. Yeah, they got him. What a moron. Okay, is this his friend? What did his friend have to say?
We're at the hotel down the street.
Okay.
He's clearly.
Yeah, he's drunk
Intoxicated?
and intoxicated. Yeah.
Is there any way we can just get back down there? We're only staying a night. We're gonna head out.
He
right?
made a bed tonight, and he's kind of sitting in it right now.
I know.
Okay, the saving grace is if McDonald's doesn't want anything done, then nothing will be done, and I'll kick him loose, and you guys will be on your way.
Okay.
And if we have any other contact, I will totally take back this whole break,
Yeah.
and then he will go right to jail on these charges that I have against him right now, for trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Well, and this is
I
not
try.
an unfrequent
I know.
thing that happens at this city at this time of
I
day.
know.
Right? It sounds like you're smooth and you're calm and stuff like that.
I try to get him
And
out.
it sounds like you were trying to help him.
Yeah.
So what got him so agitated? He just keeps saying about the cheeseburger.
You know, McDonald's open all the time, and
Sure,
he wanted
yeah.
to go in there.
Yep.
They let him in, but then they said, no, get the fuck out. Lock the doors.
Other guy opened the doors. He said, hey, let me get a burger. They said, no, you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
But they let him in too. So
Okay.
it's kind of like
He's just hollering right
he is.
now.
No. So what happened was he's drunk as shit. He wants a burger. McDonald's is closing. They say, oh, here's a customer trying to get in last minute. Let's let him in. Then they realized he was drunk as shit. So they didn't want him in there because he was going to cause problems. So then they threw him out, and then he's fucking causing problems. Like, they have the right to do that. They were trying to do a nice thing for a customer, and instead it backfired, right? What an asshole. Again, if you're that drunk, just order online. You can order now. There's no reason. This is 2023, summer of 2023. There's no reason he couldn't figure out how to order something for delivery. That's incredibly fucking stupid.
Oh, you're so adorable. What's so wrong about it?
Why Raul Mendez is a memorable villain. I have no idea what that intro was.
Every great story is only as good as its villain, along with these other things. Without conflict, there is no struggle to overcome, no triumph.
I have no idea what that
In
intro
almost
was.
any story, the villain plays a vital role in the hero's journey. Without the villain, good has nothing to triumph over, nothing
Such an
to
epic
challenge the
shot.
protagonist's values. Take the Joker from The Dark Knight, swell-looking fellow with a hankering for chaos. The complete opposite to Batman, who has a justice fetish. A hero must have a villain, whether it's in a film, book, or game. Whenever I think of my
Micah.
favorite villain, I only often think of one man. Real-life Kevin Spacey.
The real villain was the sexual predator within us all.
Okay, even if Kevin Spacey has been in this series before, it's not him. Call of Duty and first-person shooters in general have always lacked an impressive antagonist. They turn up for a cutscene or two, and then you kill them at the end. You never grow a personal attachment, and they never personally do anything awful to the player. Except the occasional torture scene where they just stand there all menacing like all other people do it. There are of course exceptions, but none of them have ever made a lasting impression on me. All but one.
Well, I'll be honest. Like, I played every Call of Duty pretty much, right? I didn't play the campaign of the one last year because everyone said it sucked. But I hate to say it, they're kind of cookie cutter. Even the original ones, I don't remember that much anymore. Like, I remember when Modern Warfare 1 and 2 came out, both of those like resonated with me. But today, I don't really remember them that well. I remember the end of Modern Warfare 2 when the guy who you were working for turns on you. And at the end, you have to go on this crazy chase to hunt him down and kill him, right? I remember that, but still, like, I don't really remember the villains at all, you know? I don't think you remember much about the campaigns at all. You play through them because they're in the game, but people buy Call of Duty for multiplayer, so this guy claims this Menendez was memorable to him. I don't even remember Raul Menendez, so I wonder which one he's from.
They created this.
Woods Hudson, so this is, what, Black Ops?
Raul Menendez is the main antagonist of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and he's one of the most despicable and twisted antagonists almost any series has ever seen. He's cunning, intelligent, broken, and driven by an unmatched thirst for revenge. His planning, his persistence, they're all second to none. And depending on the player's actions, he can actually succeed in his plans to destroy the American government using its own people. He's not some Soviet general with armies to spare. He's a Nicaraguan gunrunner with a vendetta. And his ideals have been planted into the mind of over 2 billion people who he describes as living in abject misery. He's waiting for an opportunity to unleash the revolt. At first you'd expect him to be some generic Soviet or Red China ally, throwing men at you like there's no tomorrow, like some of the weaker villains in the series. But you couldn't be more wrong. Menendez isn't working for some big government. He's a narco-terrorist, influencing politics through violence and intimidation, sowing his way into both the CIA and the Panamanian dictatorship. And we see how he gained his power. His introduction alone shows how dangerous he is, and how different he is from a generic bad guy. He's introduced in the first mission, merely operating a radio, ordering the legendary Krevchenko calling him a mere puppet. And if we remember anything about Krupchenko, this guy's got some guts. You point a gun at him and you should have this in the bag, right?
You son of a bitch!
You struggle with him and he quickly overpowers you until he tries to block a bullet with his face, leaving him deformed, a scar that not only shows the monstrous side to him, but reminds you of what you did to him. A lot of Menendez's driving force is suffering. He's experienced loss after loss. He's been thrown into a perpetual state of torment by his enemies, and he now sees it as the one true punishment, often sparing the people he truly despises so they live long enough to suffer.
Your life will be consumed by absolute loss. Then and only then will you understand what you have done to me.
Everything he's been through, all the violence, the death, it was all caused by us. Menendez wasn't born a villain. His hatred for America, Woods and David, it wasn't born. It was nurtured through tragedy, which kind of makes you simple.
What's sad is, very well, he could be a well-drawn-out, a well-designed villain. I don't remember him. I don't really those Call of Duty campaigns all kind of end up blending into each other, and I don't really remember much about them at all. You know, besides the original two, I remember the original endings of the first two games, but you know, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and that's about it. You know, I remember the Black Ops games. Basically, you've been like tortured and or mentally conditioned to think and act a certain way, and like that's part of the plot of them or whatever. But yeah, sadly, I just don't remember this guy at all. It's a shame. Sounds like he was well designed, but again, a Call of Duty campaign is something you sit down, you play for what, 5 hours? You blow through it just to say you did it to get your achievement points or whatever it is, and then you're on to the multiplayer for the rest of the game's life, right? You almost wonder what could have been if Activision Blizzard decided to make Call of Duty more cinematic, maybe a full-length game that's like imagine if instead of 5 hours it's like 15, 20 hours and that's the game. It's not about the multiplayer. It's about this crazy narrative experience. Would people actually remember it then? Because personally, I don't remember. I don't even know how this guy does. How did this guy remember this villain from Black Ops 2? Like, you'd think of all probably the hundreds of hours that everyone played the multiplayer, you would just forget that even existed, right? All right. Now, for the record, this next video, okay? This next video is hilarious. This is, I guess, before he became this guy Tevin, who's one of the restreamers who made fun of me many, many times over the years. I guess he used to do YouTube videos like this back in the day. This is the God's honest truth, okay? I have never once in my life seen this man speak or move or anything like that. This is the very first piece of content I am watching from this person. I've never watched one of their streams. I've never heard their voice before. Literally not once. So this is the first time I'm actually going to hear this person's voice and hear them talk. And I'm just curious because this has nothing to do with me. This is a video from before the era when this person ever referenced me in anything. Okay? So I'm curious, you know, what this is about and does he have anything intelligent to say? We're going to find out. Okay? Here we go. What's going on? Where are they? Who's yelling in the background? Or is that on the radio? Is that the music playing? Oh, it might be the music playing.
What's up, man? It's DJ Chiller checking in, you heard me? Just doing a little video talking about all these fake producers, you know, all these fake A&Rs, all these fake managers.
Why is the music playing? It's terrible. You can't hear him. It'd be better if the music wasn't playing. So right off the bat, you can tell he's trying to look cool. He has a car there. Oh, look at me getting out of my car. The rim is spinning or whatever. Let me get some music in the background. Let me try to get out of here and talk like I have some kind of style. But it's weird the way he's talking. You could tell he's like nervous, right? You could tell the way he speaks. He's like very nervous talking like this on camera. So this music, I don't even know, this music might fuck the video. We might not be able to watch it because he's got this music playing that might block this video on YouTube because I don't even know what the music is. You know, some shitty fucking music. So All right.
You know, I be online all the time, on Twitter all the time and all of that. I see a lot of dudes claiming to do a lot of stuff they never did, you heard me? Now, I'm gonna give one example.
Wait a minute. Who's filming? Why'd they film his temporary license plate? What? Why'd they do that? What? That's so bizarre. Even like focused on it. Right? It's like, why would you show the license plate? That was weird.
I ain't saying no names because I don't really want to step on nobody's toes or nothing like that. But this dude on his website say he got credits for Trey Songz, Young Jeezy, Lil Boosie, who else? Pretty much industry people. Say he got credits for ESPN.
Why does he keep focusing on the dude? He went to the license plate again. It's so bizarre. If he's just focus on him. Why are you focusing on the license plate? I don't know. The camera work is terrible. Whoever filmed this for him did a horrible job. Anyway,
All kind of stuff like that. So I say to myself, wow, this guy must be doing something, even though I never heard of him. Say he did a song.
Stop doing that.
103.
That's obnoxious.
So I look up the credits for Thug Motivation 103. I got the album. Look up the credits for it. The name ain't nowhere. Go back to the website. It say Thug Motivation 103 to be announced. Fake credit, never happened. Say he did a song for Boosie. Okay.
Wait, so what is the purpose of this video? Exposing the music industry part 1. So because someone posted on Twitter claiming that they were part of producing certain songs, there should be music credit. They got music credits, and you looked it up and they didn't actually have it. You're exposing the music industry by making this video? You are? Or you're just exposing some asshole on Twitter who just talks out of their butt like everyone on Twitter, right? Like what is the purpose of this video exactly?
I'm from Louisiana. I should know this. Look up the credits. Turn out he did a song for a guy featuring Lil Boosie, which some people might count, but in my opinion, that doesn't count. Look up the Trey Songz. Say he did a song for Young Jeezy featuring Trey Songz. Look that up. The song don't exist.
What?
Came out.
Yeah, here's shit. Win. The disaster video. I can't. What? What did you say? Sorry. Even Mother Nature wants to fucking make it this inaudible. This nonsense. It's blowing right to the mic. Oh my god. If anything, I mean, you can understand why this was not very popular. But it's funny because I was curious. I looked at like the video comments. There's like no comments from 11 years ago. Basically, no one ever watched this video. But then when he started like doing detractor shit, like restreaming me, and he got popular, there's comments like 5 years ago, or like, oh, look, this is Tevin, you know, back in the day. So basically, no one watched his old shit ever until he started being a detractor of mine. And then people went back and watched all his old videos, non-watched videos from 100 years ago, right? I'm curious, like it says 5.6K views, but likely probably most of those views came after he was known for making fun of me, right? But I'm going to be fair. This video is likely 11, 12 years old. So this is what, like from like 2012-ish? Probably before he had ever had any experience public speaking. Like he probably hadn't spoken in front of a camera a lot or anything like that. I would assume if this guy is a streamer and everything, right? Like he gained his confidence and got much better. This is just not a good video. First of all, he's rambling about some random guy on Twitter. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything. The audio quality is terrible. The guy filming is awful, right? Let's just, for the hell of it, let's fast forward a little bit further. Let's go, like, into this. Let's see what this is.
Oh, I did this song for Jay-Z. I did this song for Young Jeezy. I did this song for Lil Boosie. Then you try to find it yourself, you won't find it. But then they email you the song. And a lot of people fall for stuff like this. What it really is, they just got one of their beats and got a verse that a lot of people didn't hear, or got something that they found online. It's from an album that never came out. They paste it over their beat, slow the beat down, speed it up or whatever. And then these dudes think they're doing something, you know, they thinking they're rapping over a beat from a producer that's known, when it's just some nobody that's overcharged them. But
I have no idea what the hell he's talking about or what's pertinent to anything on Earth. Right? I don't think I've ever heard a more insignificant video in my life. What is he talking about? He'd be talking about the price of ketchup, and it would actually be more pertinent to what he's talking about right now. Does anyone give a shit about this? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I can't watch anymore. I'm bored to tears. I don't know what the fuck the purpose of the video is. But again, you know, this is way early stuff of his. You know, 2012, I've been on YouTube for 4 years. 2011, 2012 was the height of my popularity. You know? Anyway, so this is completely pointless, worthless, and I don't know why we're watching it. If anything, you could have picked a much better video of this person to watch, I feel, right? My first exposure to the guy, I've literally never seen him once ever. And then my first exposure to the guy, he was rambling from 12 years ago about something that makes no sense and it sounds and looks terrible. There you go. All right.
Ooh, that's funky. What is going?
So this is what we saw last week. I think this is the explanation of what actually happened, why the video looked like that on the weather report.
Cloudy with a chance of laughter. A tech glitch turned a May forecast into a reason for everyone to giggle.
Do you guys want one Jennifer or two Jennifers?
It made me laugh, obviously. If you watch the video, I can't stop laughing.
Meteorologist Jennifer McDermott was letting her Minneapolis-St. Paul audience know what they could expect weather-wise. Somehow her background graphics were switched from a weather map to the station's current programming.
Because the camera was on me, my background was me. Even though the camera was on me, then it just kept multiplying.
On live television, Jennifer had a split second to decide, ignore this or call it out.
You know what? I'm just gonna take it and run with it, see what happens. And apparently it's made a lot of people laugh.
The only thing that could have made this experience better for Jennifer is if her buddy Millie had been a part of it.
She helps me forecast the weather, and she's my best friend. Aren't you, Millie? I think it would have been a lot.
Well, it's a boring explanation. Basically, they switched to the wrong background. They switched to the live feed, but the live feed wasn't high frame rate. Because the weather map probably isn't high frame rate, right? It was like a choppy frame rate clone of her. That was the most boring explanation possible. Wow, we went from not one, but two boring videos back to back. Wow. I was wondering if we could top Tevin's boring video, but I think we might have. That might actually have been more boring. Okay. All right. I think it's time to split the part. The next part is actually going to be interesting. I think this is a video summarizing what just happened with the Donald Trump trial in New York City. And I'd be interesting to hear it because I haven't followed it at all. I haven't really cared. So I don't really know the ins and outs of it. So this will be an informative video for me to learn what actually just happened. So anyway, if you want to see that, check out the next part. But in the meantime, I hope you're enjoying DSP versus the Internet episode 67. I'll see you in part 3. Consider becoming a member today, and you can be one of the people to submit clips for next week's show. Okay, thank you guys. See you in the next part.